Let me see if I can hear myself. Hey guys, welcome in. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? You guys hearing me and stuff? Hey guys, Micah, CM Work, Lovely Paul, welcome in. Okay, cool. I was just doing a live stream and no one could hear me and stuff. So, guys, we've had a long day of live streaming. What I did today, I was at Central Piedmont University. I don't know who that is. C Morrow. Dude, Chris, is your name Chris Morrow? I used to play soccer with someone called Chris Morrow. Um, but yeah, today we did a campus tour of Central Piedmont University. There wasn't many people there to be honest, but we had a few interviews. And you know, we interviewed some people, just kind of talked about um, robots and AI and how that kind of like is gonna affect a lot of people's lives. So a little bit about me, guys, is I yeah, you guys should sub. I appreciate you guys. So a little bit about me, guys. Um, I've been I've been in technologist as a project manager. I had a business in my 20s, but when I returned to the workforce in 2021, it was way harder to get a job than 10 years prior. And so I was like, um, and so I was like, obviously I had to struggle through that. I've had a job last 3 years, no problem. But it hasn't been like a super well paying job, and that's a big contrast. I used to run a business, like I said. So I thought, people need more discussion about how AI is affecting like people, and then I saw what was coming out with robots and the way robots are getting. Hey, Alessandra Gonzalez, welcome in, welcome in. And I saw what was going on with robots, and I see Gaming with Sam ask what they can do. Yo, I'm about to show you. So I usually show on my other phone, but you guys see I accidentally it's unavailable for 5 minutes. I put in the wrong code. So in 5 minutes, I'll show you guys all about like what robots can do. But for now, I'll just continue with my story. So, um, so the stats are in 3 years' time, 4 out of 5 people will be interacting with a robot on a daily basis. And, I think there's going to be a lot of good things with that. But there's also, it's going to really change like the labor market. Like we've already seen with AI that like companies don't want to hire new people because they're trying to figure out how AI can do that. And now with robots, I mean, a robot that has an AI brain, it's like it's gonna change jobs. So I don't like to get like dooming. Always move towards something positive. So like what I try to tell people is I think everyone needs to build their social media following. If you guys want, share your social media and I'll follow it on the stream because sometimes you just need that first person to follow you, pay attention when you're talking, and I try and do that for people who are engaging in the chat and stuff like that. Because and why is it because like I don't know many fields that you can build a second income in that are really worthwhile. So like I said, I've ran a business before. I've done multiple things. I had a business at one point where, when NFTs were a thing, we helped companies write the contracts and create the corrections. This was before generative AI, so we did a lot of artwork and stuff like that. Um, so transitioning out of that into like this workforce, it's definitely been way different, and I think it's going to get um I don't think it's going to get easier for people who are looking for jobs. So I encourage people and what like to do YouTube, do TikTok. And why do I encourage it? Because it takes a while to build. Like guys, I started 3 months ago. I've been doing this stuff like every day, and I'll show you guys where I'm at. Like I'm at 104 followers, 107 followers. Dang, you guys gave me 3 follows just like that. But um, so gaming with Sam. All right, gaming with Sam just said he or she. Sam, are you a girl or a guy? Sam can go both ways sometimes. But let's give gaming with Sam some of her first follows. All right, and we're gonna do this. So Sam, do you have a is your YouTube gaming with Sam? Is that where you post your videos? So guys, I want to show you. We want to support people on the stream here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna support gaming with Sam, and the reason why I'm a robotics creator, and I'm telling people to do this is because it's AI has already displaced jobs. Robotics are gonna create even more jobs. So like you need to build a second income, and it's hard to get started, guys. You got to talk on a camera, and it's not easy. But think of yourself in 2 3 years if you need an extra couple $100. So you get paid. We're gonna pull up how much you get paid per 1,000 views on YouTube once you get going, and that's not right away. You need 1,000 followers and 4,000 hours, but we're gonna go over how much you can make. And so like even though it's not really my like content creation, I haven't really talked about it much. Like I just I care about people and not going through periods where you don't have the money and stuff. So like I think it's important. So anyways, guys, we're supporting gaming with Sam on this. Look, I'm about to look it up. I got my phone back, by the way. I can show you guys the robot videos now. All right, so gaming with Sam 11. All right, so I'm gonna search for you, man. Here we go. We got 9 subscribers, but he's about to be 10. So one thing, guys, when you're helping each other out, YouTube sometimes takes away followers if you don't watch a video. So guys, I always suggest You know, like you guys are watching my stream, so if you follow me, it will be there. But always watch guys' videos. And let me tell you something else about the algorithm on YouTube. If you watch it multiple times, it's gonna help push it out. So Sam, I'm just trying to hook you up. We're gonna watch this video 3, 4, 5 times, and that will help the viewership and it will help this get pushed out to people. And this is how we support each other, guys. All right, so Gaming with Sam joined. He shared his handle, and now we're gonna subscribe. So there you go, Gaming with Sam. Thank you for sharing where you're at. You want to be a YouTuber, and I think it's a good thing. You know, that's not your vid. Oh, all right, that's funny, yo. All right, we gotta watch some of Sam's videos. All right, you see how YouTube it tricks you sometimes, but all right, I got you right here. All right, I don't like watching violence too much on this channel, but anyway, Sam, we hooked it up for you. We watched your video. We got you subscribed. All right. So, anyways, guys, what I'm doing with Sam was just that, like, it's important to get support starting out. It's the hardest part. You know, Sam just had, you know, 10 to 11 subscribers. You know, it's a big deal. So like, and I was where Sam was at just like a month ago, right? Like I had you know, 3 followers on my YouTube, and I've been doing this every day. I've been going campus doing tours, and now I'm at 109 followers. See that, guys? I got 2 more just now, so appreciate you guys, you know, checking me out. And if there's anyone else who else is trying to do YouTube, we can check out your channel too. And you know, like I said, so and someone else asked to watch is the stream gay friendly because you had I don't know what that term means at the end, but yeah, I mean, I'm cool with, you know, I'm not making statements about anything like that. Like I'm just trying to care for people that are checking out my channel. Like I'm a robotics creator, so like I just like I see the trend in robots that it's going to take a lot of jobs, and there's not many people having conversations about like about how about the robots and how it's going to affect society. It's going to change society, and so I want to start those conversations and help people prepare, because you got to build an extra income and stuff like that. So, Fat Man, you're welcome in. But please no like innuendo and stuff. Like we're just here to learn, guys. All right, so you see these are the robots that I've been talking about with you guys. I finally got my phone back. So just 2 years ago, these robots could barely walk. 1 year ago, these robots could like walk with a controller, and now these are like real videos of real robots that are learning fast. All right, they're moving like that, but you know the movements have been around for like 5 years or so. You know, like 5 years or so, these things have been able to move like that. But the thing that's new is these robots can now like think on their own. So that's not this one in specific. This one is mostly controlled by a controller, but a lot of these robots can think and make adjustments kind of on their own. You see, look at this. This is a companion robot. So it's like a, you know, they say it's just like keep your companion at home, but you know, everyone knows what they're playing at. So then we got this. This is by Sunday Robotics. Louis P2. It's the first time I've seen you comment, so welcome in. I appreciate you guys. But this is a robot that I think looks the best. Like, it doesn't look scary. You see this robot? Like, it looks like very friendly, and it just helps out do chores and stuff like that at home. So I think these, like, I tell people to prepare and build like a second thing, like a YouTube or something, so they can make extra money. But at the same time, like, I do think these robots are like super cool to me. I don't know. How about, what do you guys think about it? Like, what are your feeling on like all the AI and robotic stuff? Because no one like asks you how, like, what your thoughts are and stuff. It's just always kind of like pushed your way. So, you know, even though I could just talk to you guys about the robots, like, I'm interested in the conversation. And that's why I go to college campuses. I go to college campuses and talk to people, try and educate them, like, first, like, just show them these cool robots, but beyond that, like, talk about um what that will probably mean for like labor markets and how your job's going to be in the future, and that stuff. So, gaming with Sam, he said it's not going to be good. So let me highlight. I mean, we've done a little. I'm trying to prepare you guys, which is why I'm telling you guys about building your social medias. But that should always be in addition to working a job. So um, and these robots will do a lot of good. So, like, here's an example of doing good, and then I'll dive into that point a little more. So here's a robot that's being used. It's kind of cute, isn't it? So this is actually an FDA approved robot that's being used in a lot of nursing homes currently. And those nursing homes have found, they've done studies on this robot in particular, but they found that having this, or giving this to patients, it reduces their loneliness and a lot of health outcomes. So this is an example of robots being used for good, guys. So I did a whole section. I did like seven. I don't know if I got to. I think I did 9 videos on like all the different ways that robots could be used for good, and this is just one example of that. Um, so you see, Japan government video put this video out, and that's kind of like you know that's an example of that. But um, so Sam's asking about, hey, it's not going to be good with all this robot stuff, but I mean, I would say don't dwell on it. Oh, it's not going to be good, because the thing is that I track the investments in robotics. All the governments are highly invested in it. All the big corporations, you see Tesla, Microsoft, they're all invested in AI and robotics. So it's gonna be in all the products. So we're definitely gonna get it. And so instead of just saying, "Oh, it's not gonna be good," think about how you can live your life the best with the changes that are coming. And that's what this channel is about. Not just teaching you the robotics, but having that conversation. Hey, Claire Elizabeth Dijbala. I don't know if I said that right. I want to say your name right, but thank you for your comments and thank you for joining the room. Um, I'm a robotics creator, so I teach about robots and have the conversation. And what's the oh, that's my wife there. Um, what's the most important part about teaching robotics, and that is, how's the change going to affect your everyday life? All right. So the way it's going to affect your everyday life is, it's going to change the labor market. I don't know, in your country, we have people from different countries, but in the United States, we don't live in a country where your job like takes care of you for life anymore. I know there's some countries where that does happen, like pension funds and those type of things. Like, if you work somewhere, you get a pension. United States, most of the salaries don't even pay for all your expenses. So you're kind of you're best off if you pick up a second job or a second income, and that could be in all kinds of things, stocks, businesses, all that. um, do you think we'll be replaced by robots or work alongside them? So Angelica has a great question. Angelica, welcome in. And I think that we're going to be working with robots very quickly. And I think that there's going to be um, less lucrative jobs because of that. Because if you think about, you guys heard of this concept of like supply demand. So like, if you take the real estate market and there's a lot of people selling, and not a lot of people buying, the buyers get better prices. But if there's a lot of people selling, if there's a lot of people buying and not a lot of people selling, then sellers get it. And the reality is that there's more people now than there are jobs. And so what are employers doing? They're giving us less and less. And it is what it is. I want to. You guys should not dwell on the fact that, okay, it's harder. What you should do is, okay, what can I do to make, my life a little better, my existence a little better? And I think the easiest thing. Okay, I've done a lot of businesses, and I've it's a lot of work to start your own product and start your own business. But there is I think with content creation it's easier, because if you can grow an audience, guys, we helped grow some people's audience on this stream tonight. We gave them a shout out. If you can grow your audience and get people to watch, just from watching, you can make okay, to make $1,000 a month on YouTube, I think you need 2 million views. 2 million views. So that's a big target. But with 200,000 views, like 200,000 views, you can get up to say that's like $200. So like my channel's, I've just started about a month ago, but I'm pushing like 100,000 views or something like that. So I think if you got the chance, it can take like a year, 2 years. It takes some people like 3 years, but you should start doing it now, because even if you're making those extra like $50 a month, it can make a difference for you when you need it. And that's just the current state of the job market. So on this channel, we're gonna I think I've always been a technologist. I think robots are cool, but I think they're changing the values of our society, because our labor is worth less. And I mean that's why I'm on here creating a YouTube, and I'm engaging with people, because I want to, I also, I want to, in the next few years, as expenses, start a family, like those sort of things. And like, I want to be able to just, make some extra money online. So that's why I do it, guys. Appreciate your subscriptions. I don't ask that much, but we're at 110, and I think that's a pretty good number. I'm trying, and you start getting paid. I think at like 1,000 subscribers. So I'm trying to build up to that. Lore 5, hey, welcome in. Claire, I appreciate you engaging. One Way Faith, robots are hamburger. I don't know what you mean there, but Angelica, I hope I answered your question. You said, will we replace or work alongside them? I think we're going to be working alongside them, like in the next 2 years. I would say, the way that these are rolling out, I think we're going to be working alongside robots in the next 2 years. And robots aren't just the humanoids. I mean, it's like AI. Like, how quickly did we start working with AI? I mean, 2 3 years ago it was just a buzzword, and now, like, I don't know if you guys are of the age of like working or in grade school, but let me take I've been talking so fast. Let me take a water break real quick. But wherever you're at in your life, robots robots can you know I think are going to be integrated with what you do. So like I'll show you guys. um we'll look at some videos I got on my phone here. So these are like the main types of humanoid robots. So if you're joining, I know we got people from all over the world. If you're in the United States, this is the Boston Dynamics robot. Hey, Gustavo Galvin, welcome in, man. Um, and I recognize you, Gustavo. You've been on a few of my other live streams, so appreciate you being back here tonight. So this is the U.S. This is a U.S. based robot. This is a Chinese based robot. Look at how it moves, guys. This is something, um, pretty wild. Is like just 2 years ago, these things could barely walk, and now they're moving like this. This is I don't know the country of origin. I think maybe Norway, but this is a Figure O2 robot. Let's see what else we got. This is a Chinese robot, but they're rolling it out in the U.S. So this is a highly marketed robot. We of course have the Tesla. I don't have Tesla in this folder. But then this is like a new startup. It's called Sunday Robotics. So guys, as you can see, like there's like a crazy amount of robots that are just rolling out, and I think in the next 2 years you guys are going to be seeing them at work. So I think it's good. Like a lot of work in this society that needs to be done, like elderly care and those things, they're going to be done by robots, and I think that's a positive. But what is not a positive is that I like jobs are going to be tough to build your career the way we used to. So you got to build something else on the side, and you just got to do what I'm doing right now. Just talk, build your community. I'm on my journey. Like I'm just starting. Like I have 110 followers. Like you don't make anything off 110 followers. I wonder how many views I've gotten. But you see, like it's Saturday, so today I went on a campus tour. I prepared. I went to the Central Piedmont University, and like little things like that over time, like that's how you can build up. So, anyways, guys, I want to know where you're at in your like what stage of life you're in. So, Lore 5, Gustavo, Claire. I mean, tell me where you guys are from. What age group. We have people young. You know, people that were. I think one guy we're talking to was like in grade school, like 11. We have elderly people who join. We have people in their 20s. So let me know like what stage of life you're in, and then we'll tailor the conversation to you and how you can make the most of this, and I can teach you the best way that I know for you. So you guys let me know. I'm checking out the comments now. Um, should we change the question? What do you guys think of the question? It's good? Yeah, I'm checking the comments now. If you guys have a question or anything like that, let me know. If you guys just want to ask a question about me, I'm happy to talk. We're just hanging out. What do you guys think? All right, what we're gonna do. I want to see if we can play any games or anything. Here, let me see. So I took the question off the screen. Let me see. Start a poll. Um, All right. I got a poll for you guys. Can do your All right, guys. Starting a poll right now. You guys let me know what you think. Hey, EO Thorn. EO Thorn, welcome in. Welcome in. This is a robotics channel. We talk about robots, but also like about life and how AI and robots might affect your life. So, guys, I'm checking this poll. If you could answer the poll, let me know what you guys think. EO Thorn, what's going on? Let me know where you guys are from. And happy to support you guys too. So, one thing with robots is like, I think everyone should have a social media, because, and I have like if you guys are ready for like a philosophical reason why I think you guys should do social media, is because when, you know, when you move away from being like a labor-based society, which a lot of the labor is moving towards robots and AI doing it, then it's a change of values, because previously, like, everyone values you because of the job you do. Like, I don't know if you guys have been around a party of, you know, especially older people. They're like, oh, what job do you do? And that's just because the values have been based on labor, you know? So like so all right, so we got our first person answered that they do not think a robot can do their job. And I'm asking you, what job do you do that you think a robot can't do? Post in the comments. But yeah, so when you're not as valued for your labor anymore, and you're valued on like you're valued more on like uh I think on your consumer habits and your ability to sell. And the number one thing with selling is having a following. So that's why it's important, no matter how young you are, like, you know, just start building something, you know. I think you'll go a long way. And guys, we're 110 followers here. I appreciate everyone hitting me with some follows, feeling, you know, feeling the support here. All right, we got another vote. No. So what jobs are you guys working that you think a robot can't do? Maybe I'm gonna put up a second one. So, guys, we got more people answering no, that a robot can't do their job. So I gotta ask, like, what job can a robot not do? I'm putting another poll. I can't do that. All right. Anyways, guys. Man, I lost my train of thought. Where you guys from, man? It's Saturday night. Holidays going on. $2. You do the dance. What dance? What dance you guys want me to do? But I can't even get the $2 yet, because I'll tell you what. When I get super fans, like right now, I can't really do any. I'm not monetized yet, so if you guys could get me to 500 followers, I think then I can do dance video. Will you do the dance for 500 over on June 2000? I'm gonna look up what that video is. Rachel, welcome in. Um, you guys want to dance? Let me think. I'm thinking about it. I don't mind dancing. I'm cool with dancing, but guys, we got to get me monetized, you know? So like if you guys can hit up the follows, then I can get like tips and do stuff like this, you know? But for now, it's like, hmm. Anyways, Rachel, thank you. It's the first time I've seen you in the chat, so you must be new subscriber. What I do is or a new viewer, probably not a subscriber yet, but um, what I do is I talk about robots. I go oh um, I go around to college campuses, and what I do is like talk to people about robots and AI because I know a lot about the subject, and I really want people to learn about it, one, and then think about how they want to plan their life um, to best adjust for that. Because I don't know if any of you guys have gone through, I know I have a lot of younger kids, but later in life, if you get unemployed, um, you know, then you got to just adjust to that. And the best way to adjust, I think, is to, start building something for yourself. And the old way used to be, oh, you have to build your own business and brand. And, I did all that. But I think the easiest way and the way that everyone should do is everyone should hop on and and just get a social media account talking about something that you enjoy in your life. So like, my thing is robots. I think they're really cool, and I think they're going to be the most impactful technology. But I mean, you could be sports, you could be games, you could be all that things. But later in life, you will enjoy having made a social media channel because then you can monetize it in times when you need. So like, I encourage you guys to do that. But I'm gonna hop into some more videos now. Let's see what we got. And guys, I've done like, I don't know, I think this is like five. I'm on hour 5 of streaming. Not this stream's only been on for 30 minutes, but I've been on streaming for a while today, so I'm getting a little tired. But Quentin Ledford, welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna show you guys some more robots and stuff like that. Um, what's a cool robot video I can show you guys? You guys seen any cool robot videos? Maybe I can pull them up on the stream. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? All right. So I showed you guys all the humanoid robots. Quentin said no, man. Quentin, what do you want to talk about? Oh, Quentin says yes. All right. All good, man. So last night we had this guy from Dublin join, and he's the professional bartender trier at the Guinness factory. All right. And he's like, well, there's probably not going to be robots in bars. And so what we did was we pulled up videos of robots in bars. So now like bartenders are robots. Check this out. And guys, like I can do this with almost any profession that you guys are thinking of like getting into. I think it's valuable to learn how AI and robots are getting in there. And then I don't want to discourage you guys from, building your careers. You should absolutely, period, build your careers because it's just easier. It's way easier than having your business and stuff. But I'm saying in addition, you should like build your social media following and stuff like that. So if anyone wants to post their social media in the chat, I'm totally down to like give you a follow on TikTok or YouTube. You guys just let me know, because every follower helps, every subscription helps build you up, and we can do that here for sure. Another thing, but like robots are being used for a lot of good. They have this cool thing where some of the pants now are gonna be Lorcan, I don't know what is. Are you saying a poem to us? Lorcan story. Anyways, welcome in, man. Welcome. I think you're a man. But you guys look. So clothing. You see these things? These are robotic legs, and they help you walk. So, if you're doing like exercise, or if you know anyone with mobility issues, these are gonna like help out a lot, and they're pretty cool. So that's just an example of robots being used for good, guys. I'm fascinated by robots. Obviously, I made a whole channel about it, but I try to just share the whole picture. Like, there's gonna be a lot of tasks that these are like super cool and helping with. It's in Stranger Things. Okay, I don't watch much like shows or anything like that. So if I miss your reference on stuff, like, that's why. But is the Stranger Things show? Is it like relevant to robots? Is it like a robotic show or something? Or are the robots in that show? Or you just is on your mind, so you just wanted to post it. Anyways, guys, welcome in. This is the end of my day here, and probably end of the stream in the next 5-10 minutes, because we woke up this morning. We did a campus tour. If you guys watch my videos, we did a campus tour of Central Piedmont in North Carolina, and we did some interviews, on-street interviews. We showed people robotics, and we've encouraged some kids today to keep building their social medias, because it will build an income down the line. And the way, like, as much as I promote robotics, the way I see it is, it's going to be a lot of job displacement. So I want to make sure everyone is getting taken care of, or at least building a better future for themselves. With that, guys, I'm at 112. If you're here, I always appreciate the subscriptions. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 by February. Just started in the last month. Got our first 100 down. So, guys, I think I'm tired. So I think I'm going to wrap it up for the night. And thank you all for joining. And, if you've never seen me before, you won't lose me if you hit the subscribe. But if not, I appreciate you viewing anyways. Hopefully you've learned something. Always feel free to ask questions, and I'll try to hit the go live every day. So thank you all, and until next time, see ya. All right, last plea, 112. You guys can hook it up, get up to 116. But anyways, thank you guys. Have a